ball three.
Come on, up! That play got cornered.
3 balls, 1 strike is where Vanderpool can be very selective on a 3-1 pitch. He swings at the slow roller. Dixon at second, cross throw to first to get out of the inning. Top after the first inning for the Nacogdoches Niners. 3 couple of runs on 1 hit. No errors and 1 left to 4. Half inning baseball behind us in Beaumont. It is Nacogdoches Niners 2. Beaumont Oil Bears coming back.
And
Jermaine Brown to lead it off for the Oil Bears here in the bottom half of the first inning. Lefty Nicholas Solar on the mound. First pitch swinging. Fouls it over towards the dugout. Devin Duque is out in left field. Jay Kelly in center. Joshua Stanley, the right fielder for the Niners. No balls, 1 strike on Jermaine Brown. He was the infield and the battery following this 0-1 pitch. This is inside. Jake Garrell at third. Adrian Sindo is the shortstop. Camden Knutson at second base. Brandon Sheets at first. Josh Leaching and Nicholas Solar on the mound. Pitch will be popped up and out of play. Christian Carmichi, third base coach for Beaumont, over at first base. Drew McClellan. One ball, 2 strikes. 2-0 Nacogdoches. Just getting a piece of it. Jermaine fouls it back to the screen. Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard but foul. Third base side down into the Nacogdoches bullpen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. This is outside for a ball, 2-2. Off the shin guard of Lee, the catcher, rolls out towards third.
Get back.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Solar comes in with 2-2 pitch, catches the outside corner, calls 3 for the first out of the inning. Shortstop is Chandler Martindale.
Batting second, the shortstop number 18, Chandler Martindale.
Hitting .750, but minimum at bat. Still doing a great job. He's 3 for 4. Takes a look at the ball. Shortstop. One pitch on the way, swinging a miss with a pitch off the outside corner. He was up that count at 1-1. Just look at Martindale for me. It looks like he's a good aggressive swinger. He's ready. He's ready to go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup catches just a portion of the corner. High in the strike zone on the corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And toward the end of the Oil Burns dugout. One and two. Come off 2-2. As you can see, Solar, the lefty, even though there isn't anybody on base, he'll work from the stretch. That's usually a comfort zone for a pitcher when they come out of the bullpen, something along those lines. Even nobody on base, they work from the stretcher, one fought off. Two and two. Solar's 2-2 pitch underway. Swinging a miss. Strike 3. Ball dropped by Lee, the catcher, who throws on to first base for the putout. PG Santana will come to the plate. Wilburn's center fielder.
At third, the center fielder, number 15, PG Santana.
Santana, the Wilburn's center fielder. Down to the count, no balls, 1 strike. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch. Swinging a miss. He strikes out the side. Strikes out the Oil Barons here at the bottom of the first. No runs. There's no one left after 1 from Victor Stadium. It's Nacogdoches 2, Beaumont nothing. Top of the second inning we go here at Vinton Beck. Summer League ball here. Beaumont Oil Barons trailing here in the after winning the play 2-0, 7, 8, 9. Coming up for Nacogdoches. Josh Lee, the
Leading off the top half of the second inning, batting 7th, the catcher number 20, Josh Lee.
Logan Ashworth comes in with the pitch. Misses for a ball, 1 ball, and no strikes. One and two. Foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom third of the inning of the order here in the second inning with Josh Lee, Devin Duque, and Jake Burrell for Nacogdoches. 2-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball towards second. Nice backhand there by Dixon. Fires across inside. Put out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, the left fielder number 1, Devin Duque.
Duque steps in. Devin, left fielder, takes the first pitch on the inside corner. Oh, and 2. Logan Ashworth struggled in the top of the first inning. It looks like he settled down for the appearance. That changeup to piece of fouled away. Ball lifted in the air. Center fielder Santana coming in, and it'll be the right fielder Perez. That at second base. We'll see. Come a long way to make that catch. That's actually going to be Cameron Dixon, the second
And
baseman, going out
93rd baseman
there.
number 4, Jake Burrell.
Jake Dillon, third baseman for the Niners. Hits a fly ball.
Inning, the Niners have run, so this on base.
Top of the second, they go in order. No runs, no hits, no errors.
Keep up with the
Look
Oakland
at the
by
second.
visiting
I think the score remains. It is 2, Beaumont, nothing. Four, 5, and 6 in the batting order coming up here for you.
Take off your oil barrel. That's fourth. The right fielder
As Nicholas Solar struck out the side to start the bottom of the first inning. Solar to face Michael Perez. Called strike one. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-1. That ball's headed out towards left center field. That'll drop in. Down the first. Perez heading towards second. He's going to round second and head towards third. Here comes the throw. Slides in safely for a leadoff triple. Perez is 34th hit of the season.
Batting
Came in
fifth,
hitting
the first baseman, number 30, Ben
407.
Watson.
Good way to start the second after the side was struck out in order in the first inning. Lefty versus lefty with Ben Larson, the first baseman for the Oil Bears, steps in. Larson takes it at the knees on the inside corner for a called strike. He's only had 3 at-bats. Newly acquired Oil Baron. It misses outside for a ball, 1 strike. A heavy swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-2. 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Nacogdoches with the pair of runs, loaded the bases with nobody out. Top of the first, able to score 2. 1 on a wild pitch. They get him, just missed him. Inside for a ball, 2-2. Perez with his lead off at third. 2-2 pitch. That one got him.
Go, Jared!
Oil Bears with something going here in the bottom of the second inning.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 22, Dorian Lewis.
Dorian Lewis is the DH. .333 average. Tying runs on here in the bottom of the second. Sean Buck pulls the bats back, catches the outside corner for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Leadoff triple by Michael Perez, followed by a hit by pitch. Runners at the corner, nobody out. Solar comes in with the 0-2. Just missed inside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Been asking for Summer League baseball in Southeast Texas for quite some time. You now have it. The Beaumont Oil Bears. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch on the way, high and outside for a ball, 2-2. Two pitch off speed upstairs for a ball, count runs 4. Three-two pitch on the way. That's going to be lifted on the right side and drops foul. Bounces on the track into the Oil Bears bullpen. Count stays at 3-2. Ball forward. The bases are loaded. Nobody out.
Go, Jared! Let's go, Jared!
Visit on the mound. Coach Michael Mookie Wilson makes the visits. Nobody throwing the bullpen. Conversation breaks up.
Batting seventh for your Royal Barons, the catcher, number 27, Dylan McMyer.
Catcher Dylan Whitmire, golden opportunity here for the Oil Barons and a trailing 2-0. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch misses inside. One pitch gets away. That'll give the Oil Barons a run on the wild pitch. There's the man. It's 2-1 as the Barons get a leadoff triple hit batter and a walk, and now a wild pitch to force them to run here in the bottom of the second inning. That's chopped foul. He was looking at a 1-1. Ground ball, that's going to get in. To center field, 1-1 will score. Put on the brakes. Stop him at the corners. Tying the game. That's a good stop sign at third base because nobody's out. We're now tied at 2.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 2, Robert Brown.
An RBI. One ball, no strike, still no activity down in the Nacogdoches bullpen. Oh, foul back the screen. He put the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1. Solar, who looked untouchable in the bottom of the first inning, striking out the side. He's facing his 5th batter here already in the second. There's still nobody out. Ground ball to second, step on second base, 1 across the diamond for the double play. Go ahead, run scored. Or 6-3 double play.
Batting ninth, the second
Two outs
baseman,
in the
number
inning.
3,
Oil
Cameron
Burns take
Dixon.
3-2 lead. No RBI there because of a double play. But the run still up on the board for the Oil Burns. Cameron Dixon takes the first pitch for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Base empty for Solar, gets the call strike there. The Oil Burns have taken a 3-2 lead here in the second. Good swing and a miss. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
For the Oil Barons in the inning, 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on base.
Really? For strikeout.
Fans, you can make your way to the concession stand.
Three runs.
One of our food vendors where
A
you can
couple of
take
hits.
care of all of your food
No errors
vendors
and
needs.
no one like before. 2 innings of baseball behind for Vincent Lake Stadium in Beaumont. It's the Beaumont Oil Burns 3, the Nacogdoches Niners 2. Top of the batting order coming up here for the Nacogdoches Niners.
The second baseman, number 7, Cameron Dixon.
They did start the game off in the top of the first inning with a bunt single. Still second, ended up scoring on a pass ball. First pitch swinging, line foul down the first base side. No balls, 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1, fouled back to the screen. It's 0-2. Logan Ashworth, newly signed Oil Baron, gets to start here tonight on this Friday night. was off speed and stayed way up. One and two. 1-2 pitch hit towards first, scooped up. But Ben Larson was stuck on the line. After loading the bases with nobody out in the first
Number
inning,
3, Joshua Stanley.
7 in a row retired by Logan Ashworth. One of those included a ground ball put out that a run scored on. But he has settled down. Stanley walked his first time up. The one pitch way outside for him now. 2-0. There's a base hit in the left field. Past the diving Chandler Martindale at shortstop. Stanley with the base hit. That is the second hit for the
Number 8, Jay Kelly.
You got the leadoff single to start the game by Knutson, and actually a bunt single. It'll go to first. Stanley had a stolen base back in the first inning, scored the second of the Niners' 2 runs, and held on at first base. There he goes, gets a good jump. Throw down, not in time. Slid under the tag. That was a throw there by Whitmire. They're running 2 1/3 innings, 5 steals.
It's right. The cheese was already cold.
For the Niners. That ball's going to be off the top of the glove, getting Stanley to third base. Ball inside the bag at third. That'll score a run. Rounding first on the way to second. Kelly. He's going to round second, head to third. Here comes the play at third base, and he is out. Give him an RBI double. He's thrown out trying to stretch it into a triple.
First baseman number 22, Brandon Cheeks.
But the game is now tied at 3. Kelly tried to stretch that double into a triple. On left field, Brent got it into the cutoff to Martindale, and he threw on to third. The tag was made. There's a ground ball off first. Scooped up by Ben Larson, steps on the bag for the final out of the inning. Pick up a run on a couple of hits. No errors and no one left the board.
And nobody left on base.
Head to the bottom half of the third inning here at Quebec. It's the Oil Barons 3, the Niners 3. Tied up 3 as we move to the bottom of the third. Top of the order for the Oil Barons. Jermaine Brown, a strikeout victim, his first time up. Looks at a pitch for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Solar comes in with the 1-0 pitch at the left in the center. Kelly in the left center reaches up, makes the catch for the first down. 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the third inning. Get out here tomorrow night, Saturday Night Baseball. 7 o'clock first pitch. Then on Sunday at 6 o'clock. Come out and watch your Oil Barons and the Nacogdoches Niners. Chandler Martindale, he struck out. As a matter of fact, the first 3 batters for the Oil Barons struck out in the first. There's a swing and a miss. There's a swing and a miss. Upstairs for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Ball lifted foul over the grandstand's right side. Santana waits on deck. Perez if somebody reaches. Off the end of the bat. 1 and 2. Solar comes in, 1-2 pitch, misses inside. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here comes that 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. Scooped up. Fire cross, route number 2. Sendo to Sheets. 2 up, 2 down here in the third inning.
Center fielder number 15, B.J. Santana.
B.G. Santana, 0 for 1, struck out. There's a swing and a miss. Comes an 0-2 pitch from Solar to Santana. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 in the inning.
So his squares and nobody.
5 strikeouts for So
Fans, you can gear up.
no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left the board.
Their hats, t-shirts,
After three cleats from Vincent Beck, we're tied at 3.
Leading off for Nacogdoches,
5, 6, and 7 in the batting order. Started off with Adrian Sendo. Sendo had an RBI ground out in that first inning. Fouled that pitch back. He was up again at 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 lifted in the air. Left field, center fielder also Santana coming in. It's going to be the shortstop. Martindale calling everybody off. 1 up, 1 down.
The designated hitter, number 14, James Vanderpool.
It fouled back from James Vanderpool, the designated hitter. One ball, 1 strike, nobody on, 1 out. Here, top of the 4th inning in a 3-3 game. Play at second base. How about that? Cameron Dixon gets the throw out.
Catcher, number 20, Josh Lee.
Two down for the catcher, Lee. Grounded to second, his only time up. Josh Lee at the plate, faces it, 2 down. Top of the 4th inning. That's a ball. Ball lift up on the right side. First baseman Ben Larson.
Indian no runs, so hits, no errors, and nobody left on base.
Top of the fourth, no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left aboard. Head to the home half of the fourth inning at Vincent Stadium. Score remains here: Beaumont Oil Barons 3, the Nacogdoches Fighters 3.
Season.
Here we go at the bottom of the fourth inning for the Oil Barons. Michael Perez leads it off. Takes a called strike on the inside corner. Perez got that 3-run third inning going with a leadoff triple. No balls, one strike. Comes the 0-1, swung on, ground ball towards short, scooped up by Sendo, fired across the sheets in time for the putout. One up, one down here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
First baseman, number 30, Ben Larson.
Ben Larson hit by a pitch and scored. Takes a first pitch, chops it high on the first base side foul. No balls, one strike. 3-3, nobody on, one out. Bottom of the fourth inning here at Vincent Beck. Larson, the first baseman, facing Nicholas Solar. With the bases empty, one down. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swung on. That's line foul over the grandstand's third base side. My vehicle safe out in that area. The 0-2 pitch on the way, misses low and away. Three runs, 3 hits, no errors for Nacogdoches. 3-2-0 for the Oil Barons. 1-2 pitch, swing and miss, strike 3. 2 down in the inning. 6 strikeouts for
Designated hitter number 22, Dorian Lewis.
Dorian Lewis is the designated hitter. He walked back into the second inning, scored the third of those 3 runs. A swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. On Lewis, if he can get on base, Dylan Whitmire can come to the plate. That's off the corner for a ball, 1 ball, and 1 strike. Fans out here enjoying this game, a 3-3 tie. Always want to see more bodies in the seats. Check out Oil Barons tickets. Trying to get out of the way of that one, fouls it over on the right side, ricochets over near first base. One ball, 2 strikes. Solar, with Town's bases empty, gets a swing and a miss for a strikeout.
No runs, hits, no errors.
The
Runners
inning.
left on base.
No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left aboard. We have played 4 innings of baseball from Vincent Beck Stadium. We're tied up at 3 between your Oil Barons and the Nacogdoches Knights. Harold Manwood, Vincent Beck Stadium, 4 innings of baseball behind us. Summer League Baseball, the Oil Barons hosting the league leading Nacogdoches Niners tonight, tomorrow evening at 7, and Sunday at 6. 8-9-1 the batting order coming up here for the Niners. Looking at the standings coming in today, the Niners lead the league at 22-6. Fort Scott Dragons out of Kansas, 19-8. Meridian Mississippi Blues at 11-12. The Bryant Yard Dogs, 12-15. Mighty Woods Timberhawks are 8-15. And our Oil Barons are 5-21. Looking to pick up that 6th win here tonight. That'd be a big win if we grab the first one of the 3-game series against league leading Nacogdoches. Top of the 5th inning we go. Logan Ashworth back out there for the Oil Barons. Ashworth was late getting out there, so we're just now ready to start the 5th. 2 runs in the top of the first inning for Nacogdoches. Beaumont took a 3-2 lead in the second. And in the top of the third, Nacogdoches tied it up. Devin Duque popped out the second baseman, Cameron Dixon, his first time up. First pitch on the way. He gets away, but it's called strike 1 on the inside corner. Well, 1 pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. Just missed the inside corner. 2 ball and strike. Ball lifted in there, right side. Everybody getting chase and not enough room there. Ben Larson couldn't cover next ground. Ball just past his outstretched glove in foul territory on the right side. Ben had a ways to go to get there and came up a couple of feet short. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch at the line. Oh, just past the outstretched glove of Cameron Dixon in the right field, full base hit. Dixon just about made an outstanding play there.
Third baseman number 4, Jake Burrell.
Jake Burrell, the third baseman from right field, is 0 for 1. Runner on first base and nobody out. They like to run. They have 5 steals there already this evening. They will throw to first. After the first 4 at-bats, 5 stolen bases for Nacogdoches. The Niners like to run. Another throw to first. Trying to keep them close. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Not in time. Ball rolls away. Not far enough for the runner to advance. So runner at second base with nobody out. Turn and throw. Second baseman Cameron Dixon behind the bag will grab that ball, keep it from going to the outfield on a high throw from Logan Ashworth. Looks at the runner, trying to keep him a step close. Pitch comes in, pushes the hitter off the plate for the ball. Jake Burrell. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. There's the 1-1 pitch, ground ball into left field for a base hit. Rounding third, cut towards home, scoring. On the base hit will be Devin Duque. Knack takes the lead.
Second baseman number 7.
RBI single by Jake Burrell. It is a 4-3 lead for Nacogdoches. Top batting order, Camden Knutson singled and scored and grounded out. Caratta's going, or Gorell, excuse me. Their throw down, safe. The Niners love getting those runners into scoring position. There's a throw out towards second. Shortstop Martindale sneaking in behind. Makes the catch. The runner back safely. He's just running up. Ball popped up on the infield. Third baseman Jermaine Brown makes the catch for out number 1. 1 down, a run across, and a runner at second for Nacogdoches here in the top of the 5th inning.
Right fielder
5-4
number 3,
lead.
Joshua Stanley.
Throw to second base. Dixon, the second baseman, snuck over. Diving back in safely, Jake Gorell. Ball's going to be lifted to left field. Right down left, they're going to double him off. Did he keep his foot on the bag? No. That was close. With Brown making the catch in left field for the second out. They threw to try to double up Gorell. It would come off the bag, and the throw was just a little bit wide.
Center fielder Greg J. Keller.
Keep his foot on the bag, just couldn't quite do it. Kelly Batch bunts it on the base side, coming in, throws the first, and not in time. And a bunt single, runners a bit close. So runners at the corners on a bunt single, but Jay Kelly keeps it alive for Nacogdoches. They've taken a 4-3 lead here in the top of the 5th inning. And the Sheets popped out to first and rounded out to first. Throw down to second base. The shortstop Martindale cutting in front of the bag to cut the throw off to make sure Gorell doesn't try to come home. Third stolen base of the inning here in the 5th inning for Nacogdoches. They pitch it down for the ball. Ball hit out to right field. Then a drop in for a base hit. 1-run score. Rodney third coming towards the plate. Slider in safely. And then a throw to second. Not in time. A 2 RBI single for Sheets. He goes to second base on the throw.
Shortstop number 21, Andrew Sindo.
First pitch of Sindo's called a strike. (6-3) Nacogdoches. Runner's going to go to third, and he's hit by the pitch, so the runner had to go back. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Oil Burns Baseball, whether you're listening in Fort Neches or whether you're listening up in the Nacogdoches area. Thank you for joining the broadcast. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Vanderbilt 0 for 2 is grounded to second both times up. There goes your runners, and there's a line drive caught and shot by Martindale. to end the inning. 8. Boy, I apologize.
Inning
8 batters come to the plate.
squares and 2 runs.
3 of them
On base.
score. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and 2 left.
Fans, it's
End of the
time
after
for
the
your
5th inning at Vincent Beck
ballpark
Stadium.
Blackbird
Nacogdoches 6, Beaumont 3.
Cheer for your Meyer.
Time to play catch up if you're the Oil Barons. Trailing 6-3 as we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. 7, 8, and 9. The Oil Barons batting order, starting with Dylan Whitmire. He had an RBI single in that 3-run second. First pitch swinging, fouls it back. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Niners. 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors for the Oilers. Pitch misses inside for a ball. He was up the count with the ball and 1 strike. Inside for a ball. Two balls, 1 strike. There's a shot in the middle of the infield. Shortstop Sindo fires across the first for the first out of the inning.
I got it. Oh, that's so good.
The left fielder, number 2, Rob Brown.
Rob Brown grounded into a double play his first time up. Swings and misses at a changeup. No balls, 1 strike. Took a swipe at that one, came up empty. 0-2. Outside for a ball. Both bullpens are quiet. Six, 3 here in the 5th. ball tipped. One ball, two strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's a one hopper to second. Knutson fires on the first for the second out of the inning. Thanks for your comments on our Yahoo page. Anytime you want to drop us a message, go right ahead.
Second baseman, number 3, Cameron Dixon.
Nac Niners tuned in tonight. Cameron Dixon, the second baseman, went down swinging in the second. Shows butt, calls the bat back. It's called strike one. The ball's one strike. Here comes the 0-1. There's a chopper back to the mound. Fielded by Solar, turns, spins, throws the first for the final out. Oil Bears go quietly in the fifth. Runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left the board after 5. From Vincent Vance Stadium in Beaumont. Niners 6. The Beaumont Oil Bears 3.
Josh Lee.
7, 8, 9 in the batting order for Nacogdoches here in the top of the 6th inning. Starting with catcher Josh Lee. Oh, and 2 with the pitch fouled back. Lee, Duque, and Gorell here in the top half of the 6th inning. Logan Ashworth ready for an 0-2 pitch. Change up high for a ball. 1 and 2. Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball to short. Martindale up with it. His throw will pull first baseman Ben Larson off the bag. Did he get the back foot? No, he good recovery there. Excuse me. They said Larson got his foot back on the bag
Left fielder number 1, Devin
before Lee got there. Good stretch and a good job there by first baseman Ben Larson for the out of the inning. Devin Duque, pitch up for a ball, 1 ball, and no strikes. High for ball, 2-0. Out back to the screen. 2 balls, 1 strike. Count goes to 3-1. Nobody on, 1 out, top of the 6th inning, 6-3. Nacogdoches with the lead. Ball hit in the left field for a base hit. Big wide turn at first base by Duque. He'll go back with the single. Hit number 8. And we're going to get a visit to the mound. Head coach Christian Carmuche making the way towards the mound. Talk to Logan Ashworth. No move to the bullpen yet.
Oh, good!
Full plate umpire is going to go out and break up the conversation. 2-man crew in the Summer League. Here at Vincent Lake Stadium, it's 325 down the line, 365 to the power alley, 380 to center field. A really nice tight batter's eye out of center field. Harold May with you here on your Friday evening.
Third baseman number 4, Jake Burrell.
Number 9 hitter, batted over is Jake Burrell, first throw first on time. One ball, no strikes. They've been running. Pitch up for a ball, 2-0. There goes the runner. Now they'll throw down to second, not in time. That's steal number 9 in this game. The Niners are a running team. Two and one with a runner at second, 1 out. Inside for a ball, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. A hitter's pitch for Durrell. popped it up. Over near side the stands. Three-two pitch inside ball four. That will be the end of the evening for Logan Ashworth, as there will be a pitching change. Runners at first and second with one out. Here in the top of the sixth inning, Nacogdoches leading Beaumont 6-3. J.C. Carrillo, the new pitcher in the game, lefty on the mound for the Beaumont Oil Barons. A partial buck on Logan Ashworth, 5 1/3, 8 hits, no strikeouts, 3 walks, a batter, 6 runs to this point. The two base runners on the pads right now, 2K at second, Carrillo at first, are his responsibility.
Have to deal it!
Two runs in the first, 1 in the third, 3 in the fourth. For Nacogdoches, Beaumont scoring all 3 of their runs in the second to take a 3-2 lead at that time. But 4 unanswered by Nacogdoches.
Second base, 7, Cameron Peterson.
Top of the batting order, Camden Knudsen singled and scored. He bunt single to start the game. And the other ground out and a pop out. Carrillo comes in, first pitch at the letters for a called strike. The ball is 1 strike. Steps off. In a 6-3 game here in the top of the 6th inning. It's popped up on the right side. over the grandstand's first base side. No balls, 2 strikes. Here in the 6th inning. Ball hit on the right, left side. Trying for a double play. They're going to get there? No. Not in time. But to get the runner going from second to third for the second out of the inning, Corral stops at second, give a fielder's choice to Knutson.
Right fielder number 3, Joshua Stanley.
Joshua Stanley walked in, scored, singled and scored, and flew out. He's 1 for 2 with a couple of runs scored in a 6-3 game here in the top of the 6th inning. J.C. Carrillo. That ball hit out in the right center field. That is going to be down. That's going to be trouble. That's going to score 2 runs. Rounding second, on his way to third is Stanley. He's going to come on around, try for an inside the park home run, and get it. Slides in safely. Wow, that's the second one of those we've seen by an opponent this season against the Oil Barons.
Center fielder
That is
number
now
8,
8-3 here in the 6th. Joshua Stanley just kept the motor, and he has scored 3 runs on a couple of hits and a walk tonight. Pitches up for a ball to Jay Kelly. Center fielder walked, RBI double, single and scored. 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. J.C. Carrillo comes in with the pitch out, balls hitting the left field for a base hit. 7th hitter to come to the plate here in the 6th inning for Nacogdoches.
Tired of walking slowly.
First baseman number 22, Brandon Sheets.
Brandon Sheets, first baseman. Back in the 5th, a 2 RBI single. He's also popped out and grounded out to the over first base. Trying to keep him close with 9 steals. 9 stolen bases by Nacogdoches here in this game tonight. It looks like he's ready to want to take off. A little more difficult when you have the left-handed pitcher looking at you. Oh, he's leaning. Oh, he's actually going back to the bag as the pitch is over. Pitch fouled out of play. No balls, 1 strike on Brandon Sheets. The lefty, Carrillo. Facing left-handed hitter. There goes the runner, pitches up, no throw, another still base. That pitch was up and behind the head of Sheets, so real chance for Dylan Whitmore to plant throw. And a 9-3 game. Found. Book is closed on starter Logan Ashworth, 5 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, no strikeouts, 3 walks, and a hit batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Brandon Sheets with a runner at second base. The line is short, gloved by Martindale for the final out of the inning.
3 runs, 3 hits.
3 runs, 3 hits.
Left on base.
No errors, 1 left aboard. We head to the bottom half of the 6th inning at Vincent Beck Stadium, Summer League Baseball. It's the Beaumont Oil Barons playing those to the Nacogdoches.
That is the 10-time producer,
Leads it 9-3. Bottom of the 6th inning we go here at Vincent Beck Stadium for the Oil Barons. It's the top of the batting order. Jermaine Brown, Chandler Martindale, and Eugene Santana. Michael Perez will come to the plate should someone reach. Brown 0 for 2, struck out and flew out. Nicholas Solar working into the 6th inning. First pitch misses outside for a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Back out here, 7:05 tomorrow for Old Baron Baseball. Sunday, wrap up the 3-game series against the league-leading Niners at 6 o'clock. Pitch misses for a ball. A lot of guys lounging around in bullpen for Nacogdoches. He had 1 throwing, but he's not throwing from the mound. Just trying to get loose. There's a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Solar inside, just about here. He turns away from it. About knee level, 3 balls, 1 strike. So ready for a 3-1 to the leadoff hitter in the batting order, Brown. Upstairs, ball 4. Oil Barons get where you want to start chipping away in the 6th inning. They'll bring it down 9-3.
The shortstop, number 18, Martindale.
Chandler Martindale struck out and grounded out 0 for 2. Solar started the game off with 3 consecutive strikeouts in the 1st inning, then 3 consecutive runs into 2nd. Bunt showed out in front. Solar will field, fire to first, kept out nicely by Sheets at first base. Good job there to receive it in on the sack bunt. Brown goes to second.
Way to move, Drew!
Center fielder number 15, B.G. Santa.
Prior to the leadoff walk here in the bottom of the sixth inning, Solar had retired in 11 in a row. Now the Oil Barons with a runner in scoring position. DJ Santana, a couple of strikeouts on the center fielder. Looking to cash in here. There's a high chopper toward short, fielded. Fire across Sendo to Sheets, route number 2. Runner goes to third. 2 down in the inning.
Right fielder number 6,
Christian
Mike
Marucci
Perez.
coaching third base from Beaumont. Hugh McClellan at first base. On the other side, head coach Nikhil Morrison for Nacogdoches. I wonder just how much longer he wants Solar to go here, because he's working in the sixth inning. Pitch up for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Your runner at third base. Leadoff walk to Jermaine Brown. Here's the 1-0. That's way outside for the ball. The 2-0 pitch. Outside ball 3. Not a lot of damage if Perez walks here. The first base is open with 2 down in the sixth inning. Perez started that 3-run second, the triple. Swinging a miss. He's swinging green light on 3-0. Always get out and watch our Beaumont Oil Barons. Kiddos in the stands. Kids really enjoy coming out. Get to meet the players after the game. And he get baseballs when they're fouled back. Hit towards left center field and will be caught by the center fielder, Jay Kelly.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
Well, the Oil Barons get the leadoff runner, batter on base via walk. Lead stranded at third. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left to go.
Fans here join us here tomorrow night.
It's Nacogdoches 9 and Beaumont 3. Top of the seventh inning we go here at Vincent Beck Stadium. 5, 6, and 7 in the batting order coming up for the Nacogdoches Niners.
They got the top of the seventh shortstop, number 21, Andrew Sindo.
Getting comments from our viewers out there tonight. Veronica says, way to go, Josh, talking about that inside the park home run. That was exciting in Inigo. One ball, no strikes on Sindo. 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the center field. Ball will be caught out in center. DJ Santana. 1 up, 1 down here in the 7th inning.
Designated number 14, James Vanderpool.
Vanderbilt, the DH, 0 for 3. He's made contact all 3 times. A couple of ground out to second and line out to short. Carrillo, JC comes in with the pitch line outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. James Vanderbilt. Upstairs for a ball, 2 now. Two pins, side ball 3, 3-0. Four pitch walk. Josh Lee, the catcher, grounded to second, grounded to first, grounded to fourth. Nobody throwing in the Oil Barons bullpen. Catcher Dylan Whitmire has a visit with his pitcher, J.C. Carrillo.
There it goes.
Carrillo taking a long time. J.C. set, comes in with the pitch. Ball short offset short. The second for 1, back across the first in time for the inning double play. 6, 4, 3 double play in the inning. All right, folks, time to stand up, stretch them out. It's coming up to the ball game. Our 7th inning stretch from Vincent Beck Stadium.
Southeast Texas stay strong all season long. Leading off your Oil Barons, first baseman number 30, Ben Larson.
Ben Larson, Darian Lewis, Dylan Whitmire due up for the Oil Barons here in the bottom of the seventh inning. We're all stretched out, seventh inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game, and of course, as always, deep in the heart of Texas. One ball, no strikes on Larson. Hit by pitch and scored and struck out. He's 0 for 1. Inside for a ball, 2-0. Nicholas Solar working into the seventh inning. 3-0. On Ben Larson. Walked him on 4 straight. Dorian Lewis walked him, scored, and struck out.
The designated hitter, number 22, Dorian Lewis.
We do have that now in bullpen. Thought about throwing down the first and out the line. Lewis, the designated hitter, no balls, 1 strike. Solar misses going away for a ball, 1-1. Swing and this 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody out. Home half of the seventh inning with Nacogdoches leading 9-3. 9 runs on 10 hits. Beaumont 3 runs on 2 hits. Solar's only giving up 2 hits through 6 innings, working here into the 7th. Swing and another strikeout. Struck out the first 3 he faced in this ball game.
Catcher, number 27, Dylan Whitmire.
And now he has 8 on the night. And he's got 8 on the night. First pitch swinging. Whitmire is a base hit. Going to get a visit to the mound by Michael Mookie Wilson.
Left fielder, number 2, Rob Brown.
Wouldn't expect a change here. In most cases, Nikhil Morrison will make the pitching change. For Nacogdoches, who runs in the first inning, ball comes back in the second, take a 3 lead, and a run in the third, 3 in the fifth, and 3 in the sixth. For Nacogdoches, 3 in the sixth, included an inside the park home run by Josh Stanley of the Niners. Ball hit to the right center field gap, and he just kept motoring. Rob Brown grounded into a double play and grounded out to second. Pitch within two again. Pitch in for a called strike. Nice pitch there by Solar. Start the at bat to Rob Brown. Well, Barons with a couple runners on here in the seventh inning. Going 9-3. Pretty good team. So that Barons had it well out in front of the plate. Smacks it foul on the side. No balls, two strikes. Two on the way, down low. Blocked nicely there by Josh Lee. Nice job there by the Niners catcher. Keep runners at second and first. Bars with a walk at second. Whitmire at first with a one-out single. Third hit, the Oil Barons. It was inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 3, Cameron Dixon.
9 strikeouts tonight. Nicholas Solar. Here's Cameron Dixon, the second baseman. He struck out and grounded out. Looks at the first pitch for a called strike on the inside corner just above the knees. The ball's 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Number 9 hitter, the batting order, Cameron Dixon, awaits an 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. No runs on a hit, no error, 2 left. We played 7 innings of baseball here at Vincent Buckingham.
Call young Oil Bear fans, be sure to join the official Kids Club of the Oil Bear. Right next to the
3. Have a new pitcher out there for the Beaumont Oil Bears. It is Cameron McCoy. Third pitcher to
Deputy
work.
pitcher for your Oil Bears, number 9, Cameron McCoy.
J.C. Carrillo went 1 2/3. Gave up 2 hits, including inside the park home run. 2 runs. And he walked in. McCoy will face 8-9-1 here in the top of the 8th inning
Number 1, Kevin Duque.
with the Oil Bears trailing 9-3. First pitch, but McCoy pushes Duque back. For Nicholas Solar, who worked 7 innings for Nacogdoches, I believe his inning's over. Will not come out in the bottom of the 8th. Misses. McCoy with the arms extended, opened up, palms up, was wanting to know where that pitch was. He thought he caught the strike zone. The 2-0 pitch. Whoa, high and tight, spun him away. The fastball got away. Duque spun away. The reason I say that about Nicholas Solar, he got a well-deserved welcome to his dugout following the final out of the 7th inning, getting hugs from head coach Nikili and Morrison and his teammates. So I believe he will not return for the 8th inning. He did a great job out here tonight for Nacogdoches. 4-pitch walk.
Third baseman, number 4, Gurrell.
Here's Jay Gurrell. Number 9 hitter in the batting order. He's flew out in the right field in the 3rd. RBI single scored in the 5th. Walked and scored in the 6th. 1 for 2 with an RBI, 2 runs scored. First pitch is behind the back of Gurrell. And on the wild pitch, Duque goes to second. And 6 straight out of the strike zone. By McCoy. And another pitch that gets away, runner goes to third base, and another wild pitch. So you can walk, went to second on a wild pitch, goes to third on a wild pitch. McCoy looking towards his dugout as he walks back to the mound. Top of the batting order, Knudsen waits on deck. Eight straight out of the strike zone. And some of these pitches are way off. We'll visit Christian Carmucci going to the mound. Runners up the corners and nobody out here in the top half of the 8th inning. Hard to get a pitching change. This is Keaton McLaughlin.
Now pitching for the Oil Bears, number 6, Killian McLaughlin.
Killian. Killian McLaughlin comes in. He's going to face the top of the order. The fourth Oil Bears pitcher to work here tonight. McClellan. Numbers on him. Making his seventh appearance, 11 2/3 innings pitched, 7.71 ERA. Warm-up tosses in.
Second base, number 7, and Cameron Peterson.
Camden Peterson singled and scored, bunt single to start the game. Ground out, pop out, fielder's choice. He has scored a couple runs. Runners at first and third, runner from first to second go, fake the throw. And to second. 11 stolen bases. This Nacogdoches team, they're aggressive. They attack the base paths. Runners at second and third, nobody out. No balls, one strike on Knudsen. Chops it on the right side. Runner will score. Play to first base. That's all Cameron Dixon could do there. 4-3 on the ground out for the first out of the inning, and RBI for Knudsen. The third base goes
Right field,
well.
number 3,
It's
Constance
10
Stanley.
Infield will come in. Stanley, very active tonight. First pitch is a wild pitch, bounces about 1.5 feet in front of home plate off the shin guard of Whitmire. And he'll come home easily for the run. 1 ball, no strikes. Stanley 2 for 3. 3 runs scored. He walked, singled, and scored. Flew out. Then he hit a 3-run inside the park home run. One ball, one strike. 1-0 pitch upstairs for ball 2-0. One out in the inning. Bases are empty. 2 runs across. Ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. 3-0 pitch, call strike 1. Taking all the way. 11-3. pitch. Above the knees on the inside corner. Good job there by McLaughlin. Killian did a good job following down the count 3-0. Battled back to see it run full. Ball strike three on the inside corner of the bell. That's a good job there by Killian to get the second out of the inning. Jay Kelly. Walk in the first. RBI double in the third. Bud single scored in the fifth. Single in the sixth. 3 for 3 with an RBI, a run scored, and been on base 4 times. I'd say that's a pretty good day at the office or at the ballpark. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch outside for a ball, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Here comes the 2-0 pitch up for a ball 3. 3-0. The cleanup hitter, Brendan Sheets, waits on deck. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4, walk. What a night. Jay Kelly's been on base 5 times with 3 hits and a couple of walks. He scored a run.
First baseman number 22, Brandon Sheets.
Brendan Sheets popped out in the first inning, grounded out in the third, 2 RBI single in the fifth, and lined out. He's 1 for 4 with 2 RBI. Runner going. High chopper, first base side is foul. No balls, 1 strike, 1 on, 2 down. 2 runs across here in the inning. Nacogdoches winners. There it goes again, hit by a pitch. Nobody throwing in Beaumont bullpen.
Shortstop number 29,
Coughlin works here in the top of the 8th inning. Throw it back to second base and missed the tag. Missed the tag. He got behind him. Warndale, the shortstop, got behind him. He thought he got the tag down.
Watch me say good. When they got them, they're out.
And the ball hit towards second, fielded, fire on the first by Dixon in time for the final out. 2 runs. He has 2 runs on no hits. No errors and 2 left.
All right,
Into the bottom of the 8th inning here at Pennsylvania Stadium. There's now Nacogdoches 11, Beaumont 3. Elijah Martinez is the new pitcher for Nacogdoches. To Solar, 7 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 10 strikeouts.
Leading off your order, third baseman number 12, Danny Brown.
Great night on the mound for Nicholas Solar. Top of the batting coming up there for the Beaumont Oil Barons bottom of the inning. Tremaine Brown, Chandler Martindale, B.G. Santana, Michael Perez shoots one reach. Brown 0 for 2 with a walk, struck flew out, and then walked back in the 6th inning. Pitch upstairs for a ball. Inside for a ball, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2-0 pitch. Up for a ball. 3-0. Taken all the way on a called strike. Nothing going on down in the Nacogdoches bullpen down there. Taking it easy here in an 11-3 game. That's for 2. And if you saw that rubber, it looked like Jane thought that was ball 4. Jermaine Brown started up that first base line. Three balls, 2 strikes. Ball hit towards the back of the infield, firing across, not in time. Showed some good range here today with the baseball, but just not hit the part of to get Brown, who held up the line for the infield single.
Shortstop, number 18, Chandler Martindale.
Hit number 4 for Nacogdoches. Chandler Martindale struck out, grounded out, and had a sack. And a swing miss. There's a ground ball slowly hit towards second. Flip it to short for 1. Back across to first. Not in time for a double play. Nice job there by Sheets. First baseman Nacogdoches saving a wild throw and getting by on it. But the Niners get the lead on a nice play, 4-6, route number 1. And the fielder's choice.
Number 13, B.G. Santana.
B.G. Santana struck out a couple times and walked, 0 for 3. Elijah Martinez comes in with the pitch. Misses the ball, rolls away, not far enough for the runner to advance. One ball, no strikes. That was a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, and an 11-3 lead for the visitors from Nacogdoches. Winners of 6 in a row. Winners of 9 of their last 10. Up the ball, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Call a strike. It's 2-2.
Move this glove that way.
Follow the ball, not the glove, sir.
11-3 here in the 8th. Line outside for a ball. Count goes 3-2. Runner at first, 1 out. We'll see if he's off and running. Usually when you're behind this far, you don't see it, but in this situation, like I said, I like aggressive baseball. Why not? Not going, a swing and a miss. Strike 3. I'm good with either way. Usually you're down, you want base runners on fourth. So you don't want to get a strikeout, throw them out in the inning.
Right fielder, Michael Perez.
So they, you play aggressive baseball. That's what the coaches have done here tonight with double-digit steals. They're an aggressive team on the baseballs. Michael Perez, a big triple to start the second. 1 for 3 with a run scored. First pitch to Matt Letters for a call strike. Oh, and swing and miss, strike 2. Elijah Martinez ready coming to the 0-2 pitch. Run going, swinging to miss, right 3 to end the inning. That is a dozen strikeouts.
The inning, no pitching, no errors, and 1
No
run.
runs on a swing, follow, did a single, no runs, hit, no errors, 1 left in both.
Fans, this time we
The baseball behind us, it's back at Beaumont, Summer League Baseball. Nacogdoches is Beaumont. James Vanderpool leading off, swings and fouls to back to the backstop. 6, 7, 8, the batting order coming up here for the Nacogdoches Niners. Vanderpool 0 for 3 with a walk. Ground out to second, line to short, and then walked and back into 7th inning. 1 strike on him. Swing and a miss, strike two. 1-2. Thanks for joining us on Oil Barons Baseball on our YouTube channel. Out here every home game with the games viewable. Ball two. We'll change tomorrow as we won't have any audio. We'll let you know I'll be working the middle booth, but back on the audio with you again on Sunday evening at 6. We will have the video for you. Those are good. All the third scoop throw in time for that. Nice play there by Dane Brown. First out top of the ninth inning. Josh Lee, the catcher.
20, Josh Lee.
0 for 4. First pitch misses. Josh Lee grounded out the second into second, grounded the first in the fourth, grounded the short in the sixth, and hit into any middle in the seventh. Fouls it back at 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled over on the screen near the Oil Barons dugout. The 1-2 pitch. Inside for a ball, 2-2. Josh Lee leaning away from that pitch. Two pitch on the way, ball 3, count runs full. Laughlin, Tilly in the fourth pitch of the work tonight for the Oil Barons. Ready for a 3-2 pitch. High ball 4. With that walk, Josh Lee reaches base. That means all 9 hitters in the batting order have reached first base at least once tonight, or reached base at least once tonight.
Left fielder number 1, Devin Duque.
There's Devin Duque. He has a couple of hits. He's 2 for 3 with 3 runs scored. Has a walk mixed in there. Ball 1 ball, and no strikes. We're getting quite a few comments on the YouTube chat box tonight. We enjoy you to do that. Good Oil Barons games. Kind of way to go, Josh, following his inside the park home run. Let's go, Stanley. Stanley, who, of course, had that inside the park home run. Two balls, 1 strike. 1 on. Foul back way, 2-2. Ball in the middle, underhand toss, the second for 1, back across first. Not in time for the double play, but a good job getting that lead run, especially with the runner, Josh Lee, barreling down on him. Dixon was able to underhand toss to Martin.
Third baseman number 4, Jake Burrell.
Jake Rell with a runner at first base, 2 down. Wild pitch gets the runner to second base. One ball, no strikes on Gorell. There goes your runner, steal third, and a throw, high throw. On stolen base. (11-3), 2 outs in the ninth, and a 12th stolen base. Gets up for a ball, 2-1. Called strike 2. He was up to count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. One left to board. Head to the home half of the ninth inning here in Beaumont. The Oil Barons trailing Nacogdoches 11-3. Well, we go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Oil Barons need a lot to happen. 11-3. Ben Larson, Dorian Lewis, and Dylan Whitmire grew up. 1 ball, no strikes. Elijah Martinez. Nicholas Solar, what a ball game for the starting pitcher tonight for Nacogdoches. There's a pitch fouled back, 1-1. 7 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 10 strikeouts, walked 2, hit 2. Martinez came in the 8th, struck out 2, so that's 12 strikeouts tonight for Niners pitching. There's the ball headed towards short. Nice convenient hop. Sendo fires a puck for the first out of the inning. 1 up, 1 down here in the ninth. There goes a designated hitter.
The designated hitter, number 22, Dorian Lewis.
Lewis walked and scored one of those 3 runs in the 3 seconds, struck out a couple times, 0 for 2 with a run scored. All 3 of Beaumont's runs coming in the 3rd inning. Martinez pitch on the way, outside for a ball. That inning started off with Michael Perez tripling, had Ben Larson hit by a pitch. Dorian Lewis walked, and an RBI single on Whitmire. Ball lifted up. Left side of the infield. Third baseman around in foul territory makes the catch. For number 2. Going into the video-only portion tomorrow at 7. Back with the video and audio on Sunday at 6. Come on out.
Catcher number 27, Dylan Whitmire.
Southeast Texas. Come on out and watch the Beaumont Oil Barons. Dylan Whitmire, RBI single in the 2nd. Grounded to short in the 5th, singled in the 7th. He has 2 of the 4ths. Ball heading out towards center field. Drops it in for a base hit. It's a 3-hit night for Dylan Whitmire.
Fielder number 2, Rob Brown.
Rob Brown. OB. Couple grounds up and a strikeout. Pitch on the way, backs him up. Comes the 1-0 pitch, lifted out towards second, and going out in shallow right center field, second base, making the catch.
Hitting a run, 28 runners, and 1 runner left on base. Our final score tonight. Nacogdoches 11 and your Oil Barons 3.
It's no runs on a hit, no
Reminder that
errors.
tomorrow night will be game 2 of this 3-game series between your Oil Barons and Nacogdoches. 8 times.
Our final score, winning pitcher, Nicholas Solar. So Logan Ashford takes the loss. Again, tomorrow, video only. Tune in. View us at 7:05. Back to video and audio on Sunday at 6 with the Beaumont Oil Barons and the Nacogdoches Niners. From Vincennes Stadium, one more time, our final score, Nacogdoches, the Niners 11, Beaumont, the Oil Barons 3. I'm Harold Mann from Beaumont. Good night, everyone.